The temperature dropped 100 degrees. I'm a food blogger, stuck with my cat, hiding out with supplies in a frozen apocalypse. National Day just ended. It rained non-stop, day and night. After my stream, I checked moments. Everyone was whining about the crazy weather. The news showed next week's forecast. Temperatures crashing and still dropping fast. I had a bad feeling. The storm outside wouldn't stop. It was only PM, but the sky was pitch black. Couldn't see my own hand. I was binge watching. Then Dad messaged me on WeChat.
Go stock up, food now, supplies, the more the better. Everything. I work at the Weather Bureau.
I didn't dare doubt him. Dad, what's going on? I got food at home. I'm a food blogger, remember?
Listen to me. I won't hurt you. Buy everything you can. Especially winter gear.
His words kept echoing. My anxiety spiked. I glanced at the dark sky. A cold gust slipped in. I shivered hard. I didn't want to go out. Then my phone showed 1 million transferred.
Listen to Dad. Go buy supplies. Protect yourself. Stay alive. The cold's coming fast.
When I replied, Dad was gone. My fear exploded. I counted my food and supplies. Enough for 1 month. My savings plus Dad's money. About 2 million total. No way I could go out today. I'd wait for better weather. Then stock up big. The storm raged on. I hugged my cat, curled up on the couch, waiting for whatever came next. Next morning, clear skies, like yesterday never happened. It hit 40 degrees. Way too strange. I didn't hesitate. Went to the biggest supermarket. They didn't have much left. I grabbed 200 bags of rice, 500 water jugs, 100 cases of bottled water, 500 bags of cat litter. The rest had to be shipped later. Straight to my place. Then I hit the pharmacy and pet store. Stocked meds and pet supplies. Next day, I called contractors, upgraded my door to bank-level security, added a hidden electric fence, bulletproof, privacy glass everywhere, security bars installed. I paid extra. They worked fast and clean. When it was done, I finally breathed, collapsed on the couch. Another day passed. The shipments arrived. I filled the empty rooms. The heat dragged on for days. Like being steamed alive. I sat counting supplies. 200 rice bags. Water, tons of it. 4 double-door fridges packed with meat and veggies. 60 down jackets, 6,000 heat packs, 200 hot water 500 bottles, 500 power banks, plus long-term veggies. Enough to survive for now. I kept watching the news. People in nearby provinces said it hit -30, while I was still at 40. This wasn't normal. After a week of heat, everything flipped, 40 to -15. In October, people rushed in winter coats. Heads down. Next morning, no water. I stayed calm. I'd stored plenty. Property management warned. Pipes froze. Repairs underway. Don't panic. 3 days max. People complained, but waited. 3 days passed. No water. Everyone snapped. Management tried calming them. Soon, they said. I knew it wasn't coming back. Colder every day. Everything shut down. Government said stay home. We were trapped. -40 hit. I stopped going out, pacing with my cat. My only exercise. The real end hadn't come yet. I couldn't break first. The weather got worse. I stood by the window. October snow, heavy snow. As days passed, people ran out of supplies. I opened the group chat. Pure chaos. Then a notice popped up.
Stay calm. Government supplies arrive. In 10 minutes, 1 person per household. Pick up downstairs.
I looked at my stockpile. Should I even go? I hesitated, then grabbed my down jacket, wrapped tight, and went out. At my door, a man was crouching there, reaching for my supplies. Hey, I dodged fast. I recognized him. Lives across from me. He already had his share. Still tried to rob me.
Bitch, don't fight me. All supplies here belong to me now.
He yanked them away, then ran. Snow fell for days. Roads buried deep. The sky stayed gray. News kept counting deaths. Every single day, everyone was terrified, afraid they'd be next. I didn't know when power would die. I had supplies and floor heating, still scared. It was all electric. If power cuts, this place becomes a freezer. I didn't dare imagine how to survive that cold. I stayed wrapped in blankets. Even dressed my cat up. He sprawled out for warmth. Outside hit -40. Snow piled high. Government supplies stopped after a week. I checked the group chat again. As expected, chaos. Now they blamed management. All saying the same thing. They stole the supplies. They hid them. They stormed the office. Found instant noodles and pickles. Too many people, not enough food. A bad feeling hit me. That man was with them. Through my camera, I saw them marching straight to my place, so it began. I hid in the bedroom with my cat, locked the door, watching the feed, planning for the worst. A knock.
Miss Kiao, I'm your neighbor. You forgot your supplies. Leave them out, they'll get stolen.
No answer. They dropped the act.
Open up, now. Hand it over. When we break in, you're done.
I sneered, flipped on the electric fence. A scream followed.
She wired the door.
I laughed watching them flail. Good thing I planned ahead. They couldn't get past it, so they backed off. Finally left. I exhaled, but stayed alert. They might return. The fence might fail. Nothing lasts forever. A week later, more supplies came. They got food, left me alone for now. I hugged my cat tight. Even with fur, he was cold. I dressed him anyway, still shivering. After that delivery, the supply runners never came back. Property management and guards had quit long ago. I checked the weather app. It was already -50, and still getting colder. The floor heating was dying. The room temperature kept dropping. After days of snow, it finally stopped. The sun came out, but it felt cold and useless. I knew the real apocalypse was coming. Power could die any day. To save my phone battery, I stopped watching shows. I only checked the news. That night, I cooked hot pot to comfort myself. Before, I kept it quiet. Just bread and milk every day. Plain porridge was unbearable, so I shut the doors and ate a self-heating hot pot. Now I didn't know when I'd die, so I chose to live it fully. I grabbed a pile of hot pot food. Soon it was bubbling hard. Numbing, spicy. The tripe hit my mouth. Every pore popped open. Warmth sank into my chest. I ate till I was sweating. My nerves finally eased. I cooked chicken for the cat. He ate till his belly puffed out, then sprawled at my feet. I went to check supplies, but what I saw made my heart sink. The bottled water froze solid. All ice. Fruit and veggies were ruined. Nothing edible left. I struggled hard to haul the water out, wrap them in thin blankets, stuck heat packs on top, hoping the ice would melt. At least the power was still on. Food in the fridge was still usable. Another week passed. People started panicking. Supplies were running out. Someone spoke up in the group chat. A Benz for 1 bag of rice. A Rolls Royce for rice. The chat went dead silent. No one was dumb enough to trade luxury cars they might never drive again. Both messages sank fast. No response at all. Then my worst fear hit. A week later, the power died. Lights wouldn't turn on. I tried again. Nothing. I rushed to the fridge. Pitch black inside. I slammed it shut. I hit the heating panel. No response. The power was gone. I checked the weather. -55. 5 degrees colder. I threw on a down jacket. Cold air still poured in. I shivered hard. My fingers shook. Heat pack fell. I touched the floor. The cold burned my skin. I counted my heat packs. 2,000 left. The tablet froze and shut off. I shoved it under a pillow. I touched the cat. His paws were icy. I stuffed heat packs in his bed. He crawled in right away. After that, we hid in one room. Smaller space, slower heat loss. Then I heard faint knocking. I checked the camera. It was Grandma Zhang next door. Her lips were purple. I turned on the mic. Grandma Zhang, what's wrong? Look. Grandpa Zhang froze and passed out. We have no food. Do you have medicine? Please help me. I hesitated. In this frozen hell, supplies were gold, but she'd always been kind. I thought it over. I grabbed some meds, a bag of crackers, and a few heat packs. I shut the door fast and dove into bed. That's when despair hit. This wasn't like online stories. Stockpiling wasn't enough. Right now, even with supplies, I couldn't beat the cold. Next morning, a cloth bag sat by my door. From Grandma Zhang, I opened the door in my jacket. Cold air blasted in. I shook hard, snatched the bag and shut it. Inside was a bowl of porridge and half a bun. Wrapped tight. Still warm. Probably all they had left. My chest hurt and warmed. I still had food. I could survive a bit longer, so I grabbed 2 hot pots, some instant meat, wrapped them up, left them at her door, knocked lightly, then ran back. 1 second longer, the cold would cut through me. That was all I could do. At -60. Food alone won't save you. I needed heat fast. 2 days later, someone kicked my door, yelling.
I know you've got supplies.
I stayed silent. People were desperate now. Seconds later, bang! The man raised an axe and hacked my door. The electric lock was dead. The hallway was silent. Each strike echoed. I covered my ears tight, barely breathing. The cat hid under the couch, whimpering softly. No idea where he got the strength. He hacked for 30 minutes, then froze out. Minutes later, cursing footsteps faded away. That night, I lit a candle by the bed. The cat rushed over. I sat wrapped in blankets, counting supplies by candlelight, minus the frozen food, and iced solid water. I had half a box of crackers, some rice, a few hot pots, heat packs and fuel packs, enough to last a while, but the cold had no end. I ate less each day. In this weather, heat mattered more than food. I searched the apartment, found a metal basin, remembered spare wood on the balcony. I dragged it in for a fire. The match sparked again and again. My hands shook badly. The wind kept killing it. Finally, a flame caught. I shielded it with my hands. The fire slowly grew. Safe enough. I cracked the balcony door. Wood crackled and popped. The room finally warmed. The cat jumped up to heat. I held my hands over the fire, red and swollen. After a while, feeling came back. I turned on my dying phone. News crackled west side. Rescue team dropping supplies. Emergency rescue. I pressed the phone to my ear. Then silence. The screen went dark. The phone died. Too cold. Even the power bank froze dead. I set it down. The words rescue team echoed. Like a lifeline. But at the window, I lifted the curtain. Deep snow below. A body lay not far away, covered in snow. My heart dropped. I shut the curtain. Hopeless again, I curled up with the cat. All I could do was wait for distant hope. As I faded out, a light appeared. I heard my dad's voice. Open your eyes. I was in a hospital bed. Dad sat beside me. 3 months felt like a dream. I was alive barely. I walked outside. The sun was out. Warmth at last. Temperatures were rising. Survivors came outside. The end was over. The sky finally cleared.